Hello, my little bricklings! Today is the 24th of December, which means it's finally Christmas Eve, and Santa Claus will be coming tomorrow. Now, this video will be a double upload because I forgot to open up door number 23. And before I get into that, I do want to say, I know what you guys are thinking. JS, what happened to your review of set number 60188? Well, I'll tell you what happened to it. The set's there, on the shelf. See? Set's right there on the shelf, but there was a problem with the set. First half of the set, reviewing the small vehicles, etc., that went fine. But unfortunately, the second half of the review, which was the big old thing in the cave, got lost. I spent a total of 7, 8, 9 hours recording that, and I lost half the video. And honestly, when you spend like 7, 8 hours doing something and then it just disappears because your phone wiped the files clean, you kind of just can't be bothered doing it again. So that's what I did. I'm not going to re-record it. I removed the first half of the channel. And unfortunately, you guys will never see that review. Sucks for you, but you're not the one who spent 8, 9 hours recording it only to lose it. Now, with that out of the way, let's not end on a somber note. It's Christmas after all. So, I think we're going to start with day number 23 because that's the right order to do it. And, once in a lifetime, you're going to get to see me build both day number 23 and 24 because I'm going to try to do this in one take for you guys. Meaning you guys get to deal with all the bloody bloopers. Now, let's begin by opening up day number 23. And, oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. It's Vader's Castle. Now, for those of you that haven't got Amazon or haven't been on YouTube lately or much at all, you might not be aware, or if you haven't been to the Disney shop, there's another one, that Amazon did a Vader's Castle. I believe it was £100. It was like £80 to £100, and it was Darth Vader's Castle. And it's what we're building now. It's a pretty decent set, although I haven't had the pleasure of having it myself. I have a friend also into Lego, duh. He bought the set, he bought Vader's Castle, and mucked around at it with him at his place. So I have seen the set, pretty decent. It's got like a little Sith shrine on the bottom, like there's a Sith shrine. Sith shrine at the bottom. There's the med bay. You get a cool 501st like Sith trooper, I guess you could call it. So it's a pretty decent set for £100. Unfortunately, I don't own the set, but I do apparently now own a mini version of Vader's Castle with a mini version of the little TIE Fighter that comes inside. Now, pushing all that out of the way, zooming in, here it is. Yeah, see that? It took like less than a minute to build. We'll get him out of the way because I want to talk about this. This is adorable. This is adorable, guys. Look at it. It's Darth Vader's personal TIE Fighter. You know, his specialized personal one. Now, in the set, the Amazon set, you do get one of these and it kind of like tucks away on the back end of the set. So it's nice when they're making a mini one of an Amazon exclusive set to, you know, throw this in there. That's nice. Look at it. I mean, it's a terrible build, and I can't tell which way is meant to be the front or the back. But it's cute. I like it. I'm gonna set it up here with Rey Palpatine. There we go. Up there with Rey Palpatine. Now, back to the Vader's Castle. Oh, it's a bit thick. I think it might be a bit too thick, actually. See, it comes down nice here. But then I feel like it should stop there. Because they've extended it out here, there's these weird little gaps here, which just feel a bit awkward. But I do like the way you've got the lava piece coming down, and then a bit of red there beneath. Oh, bloody hell, you can't see my thumbs in the way. A bit of red back there. You see it's built on a 1x2 with studs on side and top. So technically, this would be the right way round for the set, if we're going off stud base. So I guess, you know, a little kid might pretend. See, this is what I like about these Lego calendars. And I'm going to come forth about this, is if you're a little child and you don't know what Darth Vader's castle is, because the set don't tell you, This might be a spaceship for a little kid to play with. Phew, pew, pew, pew. There's the cabin. Maybe it goes like this. Like those weird things from Man of Steel, you know? That's what I like about, you know, I go on about how much I hate imaginative play because I don't get nothing out of imaginative play. I don't play with these sets. I mostly display them. And there are a few that I play with, like set number 60188. You're never getting the review. There are some sets that I play with, and I do enjoy the play features. But imaginative play is not really my thing. But if you're a little kid, things like this, man, for a young child, I can see so many worlds of possibilities with this. Also, it's a pretty sturdy build. Not gonna break on you. And yeah, all round, I think this is a bloody decent little thing. And we're gonna sit it back here with the half cannons, the TIE Deco, which I'm still using as a Christmas tree, and we're gonna put the Seth Trooper in between. He's gonna go on my minifigure Wall of Fame. Let me know down below actually if you want to see my minifigure Hall of Fame. Yeah. Well, that's day 23 out of the way. So that logically means we can only have door 24 left. And I think you guys can see what figure's missing. Actually, no, there's two things missing. Day 22's missing, but, day 22 never existed, so no we can do about that, is there? But it's pretty clear that day number 24 is going to be Darth Vader in it. It's pretty clear. Also, I think my baby... I can hear my baby brother well, not outside, but downstairs on like the 3rd floor crying, give or take. Okay, now I got this right. In British houses, we have a first floor, then a floor here, then a floor here, and then the attic. No, a floor here, the floor here, and then the attic. Does that make me on the 3rd floor? Because that make that 2nd floor, or is it 2nd floor, not 1st floor? That's not to do with anything. Let's open up day number 24. Look how long my arms look, man. God, the camera makes my arms look freaky. Just gonna pop it open like that. Tell you one thing, these dolls are so much easier to open up than the Cadbury's chocolate calendars. My dad got my mum a Cadbury's chocolate calendar. She was not happy. Made him a lovely little personalised calendar, and he gets a bloody flipping Cadbury's one. How's that work, eh? Oh, Ray Palpatine's fallen over. She should be lucky. She's only been promoted to Ray Palpatine in a chair because I don't know what was meant to go there. And yeah, that's right. We got Darth Vader. Interestingly, this is my first time getting the newer Darth Vader. In fact, this is my first time getting Darth Vader at all. I do have one of the old Darth Vaders. I do have the classic Darth Vader with the one-piece helmet and the like tan scarred head with the angry face. I do have that figure somewhere in my room. But the helmet's chipped and damaged, and the paintwork on the face is just falling apart. I also got the Star Wars Force Unleashed set with Starkiller. So I did get that Darth Vader, you know, the damage from Legends. Yeah, they're the only two Darth Vaders I have. So this is my first time getting... Oh, bugger. One take. So this is really my first time getting this newer two-piece helmet sort of figure, which is interesting. I thought that was nice for you guys to know. I do have Darth Vader. I have the classic one with the tan head, but like I said, that one's damaged partially beyond repair. And I do have the one that came with the Legends ship with Starkiller and the damaged Darth Vader. I can't remember what that set's called, but I know the set's damaged. I found Starkiller's body because I got that set when I was younger. Like, really young. I think I was like 9 or 7 when my mum got it for me. So, unfortunately, being 9 and 7, kind of just smashed the piece to just sort of smashed the set to 1,000 pieces. And it's gone now, innit? No fixing that. And like I said, the figures are in 1,000 pieces. I found Starkiller's body. I found the girl that comes in the set as well, her head. And there's Darth Vader. And I found the, I found Darth Vader's head the other day, as well as Starkiller's body and the girl that came with his head. But that's all I've got left of that set, so unfortunately can't do a review of it. And I can't do a review of that classic Darth Vader because I have no idea what set it came with. At first I thought it was the key ring, but then it discovered it wasn't the key ring. I just happened to own an old Darth Vader. I think I might have stole it off my cousin, actually. Yeah. So, this is the first time I'm going to be getting this. Although, if I am lucky, and Amazon does a Boxing Day deal, I might get the Star Wars Final Duel set, which comes with this figure, but with sexy arm printing. And yes, I just refer to Lego as sexy. Huh? Yeah, I did. And I'll do it again if you guys make me. Now, let's, honestly, my lighting really sucks. my lighting really is bad, isn't it? Let me know down below on a scale of 1 to 10 how bad is my lighting. I was planning on getting a lighting box, but now I'm not too sure. Might still get it though. Never know, Santa might bring it. Now to begin, this figure. Oh, fuck. Hold up. Don't you just hate when you throw up in your mouth? God, that sucks. Bloody hell. Threw up in my own bloody mouth. On the one time I'm saying that I'm going to do like a uncut video, I throw up in my mouth. Sorry about the language. I do not condone channel swearing. Really, I do not condone swearing on any channel. No one should have the power to swear. You should mind your language. This is a family-friendly channel. That was a bad word. Me never said it. Don't tell YouTube I said it, please. I know I'm not monetized, but they still have a habit of picking on me for my spelling mistakes. So, if we could not let YouTube know that I just swore whilst reviewing kids' stuff, then maybe you and me can still be friends. But with my awkward throwing up in my mouth and swearing out the way, I was about to say, he has sexy leg printing. You know what? Scrap it. Every time I talk about Darth Vader, I'm going to use the word sexy from now on because it's going to creep you lot out. Now, looking at Darth Vader's sexy leg printing, you can see he's got the gunmetal grey lines here. Like stripes. And for anyone that's seen, like, I can't remember where I was, but I did actually get a close look at the Darth Vader suit that they used in the movie. It's kind of liney. It's a bad word, liney. But it's got, like, lines, like creases down it. So it's nice to have the creases actually put into printing. That's just, it's such a small detail. It is a pity. It's the same thing with the Ahsoka legs and like, oh, what was the other guy? Ahsoka, and there's another figure somewhere who I reviewed who had the same problem where the printing just stops here and it doesn't go down. It's a pity the lines don't go down all the way, but I suppose you can pretend they're boots. Next thing that I really think is beautiful is this cod piece that they printed. Okay, for starters, you've got the ring of the cod piece here, right? And again, if you look at the actual Darth Vader suit, it has got a prominent cod piece. It's not like a massive cod piece like we're watching A Clockwork Orange. That was awkward to watch my parents. But just like it's a cod piece. You can see it's there. And it's pretty nice how they've gone like the grey lines there. But then on the actual hip piece, they've got this silver ring here. That's just such a small detail. Tragically, no side leg printing or like back leg printing, even though that exists on the new CMS figures. Cloak printing here. And again, anyone who's looked at Darth Vader suit, again, you know he has the cape, but then he has the cloth that like comes down this way. So it's nice to see that he's got the cloth printing. Now, moving up. Regular lightsaber. You've all seen it before. Shiny silver one. A fine addition to my collection. Oh, see, this is the problem with like doing one-take videos. I was initially... now I like... The problem with doing one-take videos is I have my two brothers screaming in the background and barking like they're dogs. But now I've said that whole fine addition thing, I want to bring in a General Grievous figure and reshoot that, but like... Yeah. I hate doing one-takes. So look, you can hear my family arguing in the background. This is why we don't do one-takes and why I always record at 7 o'clock. Now, lifting up his regular cape, he's got a Death Star here, printed in black. And look, a little outline for the actual radar dish, which shoots the laser to destroy the criminal scum of Alderaan. Rebel scum! By the way, anybody who's watched Mandalorian... watch, I really recommend, even if you're not into The Mandalorian, watch, the Prison Break, not the, season 2, there's an episode where they go to, like, I think it's either the second to last episode or the episode just before that. You get a really nice in-look at how the, separatists, the Empire, feel about the whole Death Star blowing up. It's really, really tragic. We've got some stars floating around, but I'm not saying they're stars. To me, these are little specks off Alderaan. Just little specks of Alderaan floating around. And here's a zigzag of Alderaan. It's the Ash of Alderaan. That's a nice printing along here. Nice waist printing. The band's been printed around. It's kind of funny just to see like Darth Vader wearing a flipping jumper. And on the back, you get to see the full picture of Alderaan, some more Ash rays, and some nice back printing. And the cape can be folded down. And I think my brother's going to try walking to the room, which is going to be awkward because I had to try get him out of the room in one take. Oh, and look at that! You can see my lights reflecting in the back of the helmet. Doesn't that just look stupid? Oh my god. He looks cross-eyed. Hold on, let me see if I can make that worse. Oh my god. If you guys ever wanted to see like cross-eyed Vader, bugger, that looks a bit off, doesn't it? With the lights reflecting in the eyes. See, the problem with my lighting system is you can see it bloody reflects on the flipping figures. And look, now you can see my fingerprints on the helmet where I've handled it, which I can't seem to get rid of, unfortunately. Now, this is, I have mixed feelings about this helmet. Very mixed feelings. So mixed, it's like dropping a Skrull into a blender. Mixed. You see, as I said, I have the classic Darth Vader figure with the one-piece helmet. That helmet's pretty flat. It's pretty small. It's about the size of a figure's head, so nothing too big. And the printing's very face-on. Now, on the one hand, this is way more accurate, as you can see. How very rude of my family. I am trying to record a serious, legitimate video where we talk about dropping Skrulls into blenders whilst talking about Lego, and they're in the bloody background arguing. Inconsistently rude. Impertinence, that's it. Make Mrs. Berlin proud, people. Impertinence. Now, moving back here, because they might have shut up now, you can see it's a lovely round helmet. And I really think, back to my mixed feelings. One, I really think it is more accurate. Darth Vader's helmet, it kind of does have this like medieval sort of helmet vibe going on where it goes up and then down and across like that. And it has a bit of a brow to it. And it does have the strap going down the back. Also, Vader's helmet, maybe not so prominently, but it does kind of look upwards just a bit. It does have pretty prominent cheeks and like shaping. It does have pretty large eyes. It does have a grill here, which pokes up into the nose and the ribs. It does have pretty prominent side things with the little buttony things. Whatever you want to call these things, mandible-looking things. So all in all, I'd say it's a pretty accurate to what you see on screen helmet. I also think it's a pretty decently textured and designed figure, and as figure helmet. However, I'm not sure why, but I feel like there's something about that helmet that's off. Maybe it's seeing the helmet like in such detail, so close up. Something doesn't feel right. I'm not sure. But something about this helmet just doesn't blend with me. However, one thing it does that's really accurate and I do like is that it comes off in two parts. First part here is Vader's face and that. And to show you what it looks like, putting Vader's just regular helmet on a figure without the bottom part, here's Jim Gordon to show you it. That looks very bizarre, doesn't it? That looks odd. Honestly, that looks like something Lego would put out. Like, I don't mean to diss Lego or like be mean to Lego because this whole channel's about Lego. But tell me you could see Lego. Tell me you wouldn't see Lego putting that out on shelves just like that. I could see them doing that. Now, with that out of the way, this is where I think that new helmet has the most gorgeous and sexy accuracy. I told you I'm going to keep using the word sexy in reference to Darth Vader. You're going to have to live with your choices now, aren't you? Other way, I'm telling you it's your choice that you made, but you didn't make any choice because this is in a live stream, so there's no chat coming up on the side of the screen here. Unfortunate. Maybe when I get to 50 subscribers, that will change. Most YouTubers aim for 100. I'm aiming for 50. Aren't I reasonable? Back to what I was saying, though. This is by far the most accurate I think I've seen a Vader printed. For starters, like the old one that I said, like the Legends one, where you got Darth Vader's helmet smashed in and you get Starkiller and all that. Not really too accurate. The older one, same, not really too accurate. But here, you can take the other half of the helmet off, and you get the mandibles, like things, and the little gap here. And if you remember that really emotional scene, I'm not crying, I got Skrull guts in my eyes from where I blended the Skrull to make that joke. Well, not really a joke, but a metaphor. As I was saying, like, in that really emotional scene where Vader takes off his helmet and looks at his son's eyes before he dies, he does have, like, the bottom half of the helmet still there with the mandible things. And then there are some tubes, which it's a pity there's no tube printing, but I don't think I would have liked that too much. And I really think it is accurate to what you see on screen. And even more accurate is that head. Now repeat after me, kids. That head is sexy. Yeah. I'm never dropping that. Now, looking at this head, just going to spin this out of the way. It's got some dark brown for the chin printing and the brow printing. Yes. The head's white. Now, in the movie, the head's more grey, but I think that's because of the lighting. But yeah, I would say white works just as well. White works better than tan. I'll say that. The tan head is covered in scars, and it looks like Deadpool just had like a bottle of like lava thrown at his face. That's what the old figure head looks like. It looks like Deadpool. But if you actually watch the movie, Vader's head isn't that horribly disfigured in the original trilogy. When the helmet gets taken off, there's some sagging around the eyes, which is really elegantly done here, with the brown going under his eyes and the light, like tannish, pinkish flesh color under the eyes here, and then more of that brown just like slashing back. He has that, and the bottom chin and some scraping there, but that's about it. You do, of course, and I think it's accurate. I even like his little smile. His little wholesome smile as he looks up at Luke and slowly dies. As Vader disappears into the Force. That does annoy me. He never disappeared into the Force, like Obi-Wan or Qui-Gon. So he just sort of died. Now, black eyes and eyebrows, they look decent. I'm not sure if it's misprinting or if it's meant to, like the average meant to look that scruffy. We'll never know, but I like it. Spinning your head around this side and spinning the mouth back around where it should go. There's some scar printing on his head. What appears to be some flesh that's been grabbed and pulled over like tarred leather. That looks really nice, honestly. And then a pretty nasty scar that stretches up here. And it looks pretty deep. A pretty fabulous scar, might I add. Adding to Vader's sexiness. Oh, Vader fell off the stand. Never mind. I really need to change my stand. It's not the best one. Okay, so putting Vader back there. I guess we might as well tell you how I feel about this calendar. I feel as though this calendar is going to get on my player chart, which you're going to go with, my JS chart, starting with minifigures. Actually, no, we're going to change it. We're going to go minifigures, mini builds, playability, and Christmas spirit. How about that? Yeah, let's go with that. Starting with the minifigures. Yes. I think this is the most we've got. What we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 minifigures. I heard someone say there was 10 figures in this calendar. Maybe that was what was in 22. We'll never know. And out of those 9, apparently 10 figures, we get this sexy hunker, this magnificent beast, a pretty okay figure, another droid to add to my collection who's fallen over and I'm not going to be able to pick up. We get this guy, we get Dio, we get Rey Palpatine, and a pretty solid Luke Skywalker. Honestly, out of 10, I'm going to give it 20 out of 10 for figures, because I really think none of these figures are bad. Okay, I don't like Rey Palpatine at all as a character, but as a figure, she's not bad at all, honestly. And then mini builds, I'm just going to give 20 out of 10 again, because, I mean, look at all those mini builds, especially those ships. They're not just accurate, they're beautiful. And they're well designed and they're solid, and it just all holds together. When it comes to Christmassiness, however, I gotta give it 2. There's nothing, other than the 2 jumpers, the red-nosed tauntaun, the hat, and the snowman, there's nothing really Christmassy here. So it's gotta have a 2. Unfortunately. No Christmas tree as well, so it definitely gets a 2. But, when it comes to my overall opinion about the set, get it. You should have got it. If you didn't buy this set, you're a complete fool. Because this is honestly, this might actually be the best LEGO Star Wars Christmas calendar they've ever put out. 9 awesome minifigures that have one slight drop in quality. Rey Palpatine going off the Star Wars universe. The mini builds, they're perfect. They are perfect. Don't at me on that as well. They are perfect. The mini builds you're getting here are just amazing. Most hold together great. Some have slight flaws, but overall I think you're getting a great deal here. And even when you're looking at like some of the rarer figures, like him back there, or getting Vader's helmet in a relatively cheap way, I honestly think there's not that many flaws with this calendar. So, would I recommend you got it? Yeah, I would recommend you got it. Even though Christmas is over, and Christmas is done with, and tomorrow's Christmas Day, and there's no point having a calendar, do I recommend you getting one? Yes, get one. Because the stuff you're getting inside is great. And I was planning to build a Christmas display, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little tub off my mother, and I'm going to fill that tub with all the Christmas Lego I ever get, and I'm going to try and make a Christmas-themed display out of some Lego and some lights. So, you know, calendars are going to be handy. Christmas sets will just be handy to have around, and I really think you can reuse this for decorations. But also, I honestly think that this set, if you are a child, or if you have a child and they've been opening this set, I feel like they would have enjoyed it. Like, I feel like this is one of those calendars where not only are there very few flaws, but opening this up day by day with you guys, I honestly enjoyed every second of it. Every moment of it. And I really think this calendar is just perfect. It needs no more said about it. So I've been JS Bricks. Stay tuned, because same time today, hopefully, I'm going to be uploading Le Christmas calendar for the City line. Still going to be live, so I'm going to do it in one take with no cuts whatsoever. Hi, Hussein. Say hi to my YouTube fans.
Hello.
My little brother's here. He's walked in. So I guess we're going to be doing tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, later today we're going to be doing a live calendar opening of door number 23 and 24 of the City calendar. Hopefully you guys will see me then, and maybe my little brother will still be there, and maybe he can join in. That is the Chinese police car, my dude.
Why?
Why? Because I can. So I've been JS Bricks. That's my brother Mini JS. I hope to see you all in the next one. Have a Merry Christmas. Hope tomorrow is great for you. I will be uploading whatever Lego I get tomorrow, so hopefully that will be great. And yeah, look out for tonight laterish's video. Bye.